JeeJee. Remember how everyone, including myself, was after more G interviews and hoping TYLOO would succeed in Tier 1? Well, we got what we wanted. Oh my god, man, this is beautiful. This is all I could have ever wanted. This is all you could have ever wanted. And yes, I'm speaking for you. This is all you could have ever wanted. TYLOO take down Charles in the grand final to win FISSURE Playground. Oh man. TYLOO takes home $290,000. 150 of that is just for the fucking roster. So for today, we're gonna go over TYLOO's victory in the playground. Because with this trophy, TYLOO did so many things. There are so many storylines to this win, believe it or not. Number one, the fact that TYLOO won this with their coach as a stand-in up until semis. Crazy, by the way. They beat all these tier 1 teams with that. Two, I believe it's the first trophy a Chinese team has lifted, like a tier 1 big event trophy. And for the third thing, JamYoung got a fucking generational MVP. Holy shit, that was a masterful class. He was a master. It was beautiful. It was actually amazing. But with that being said, let's masha lock in and hop into the BO5 that TYLOO took. Starting off, we got Inferno. Everybody's favorite map in the map pool. Right? I think Inferno actually may be the worst map in the map pool now. I think everyone kind of agrees on that. Nobody likes Inferno. But Inferno's peak, alright? There's so many good retakes that happen. I know B-side needs to be fucking a little bit nerfed, alright? Because it's way too hard to fucking retake. But whatever. Hold on. TYLOO took the first 4 rounds with ease, pretty convincingly. And then Charles is on an eco. And then Yappy gets a kill and naps to get the AK. Drops down mini pit and kills the guy Moto. And next thing you know, Charles just has the round. They have AKs now, they have guns, they have money, and they did not let go. In the following round, Hooxi sprays 2 of them through the smoke down Banana and essentially kills the round. And this would pretty much foreshadow how this entire map would go, because Hooxi wasn't just the spearhead for the calling, for the strategical part of their game, but for the frags too, man. Giga Chad, holy. Hooxi just makes it so hard to hate on him. Like, he just knows how to call, he knows how to shoot. What a bitch, man. But as far as the first half goes, Charles would only let them get 2 more rounds, making it a pretty even half, and honestly something TYLOO can be a little happy with, you know. T-side Inferno with 6 rounds, that's not bad. You know, that's workable. And then the second half starts. And it's a 3v1 against Hooxi, and he's dark. Surely this is free. Am I right? Hell no. Hooxi whipped out every single inch of his bird, and he just let him have it. He raw dogged the fuck out of them. What the hell was this? It was a free round, and then, hey bro, Hooxi takes what he wants. He gets what he gets. He gets what he wants, you know? And then a couple rounds after, TYLOO gets their money together and gets some guns. Who could have guessed? Hooxi gets a fucking double kill with the nades and then shoots down Mercury and CT. Hooxi just gets in the round. I mean, he killed everyone on B, and B is the hardest site to retake in the game. And now Charles is up 10-6. TYLOO is able to scrape together like 4 more rounds, getting up to a 10-round score. But then Charles go A site, and they get up to 12. And again, Hooxi gets a double kill and gets them to site. And it's a 1v3 retake. And Astralis take Inferno. But as we all know, it does not go Charles' way. And now for Nuke, where TYLOO landed down, JamYoung and G popped out of the heli and just fucking smoked them. Split their cheeks and went... There really isn't much of anything to say about this map, because G and Jam just absolutely fucking dick molly whopped the shit out of them. Even though TYLOO made it to semis without G, G needed to show up. He needed to make up for that missed time. There is no person I would rather see at the top of the leaderboard than G. I know I'm a little biased against Astralis, and it's such a G dick rider. Oh my god, he's just me riding G the whole time, making Astralis look bad. Shave that neck beard and fuck off, retard. TYLOO pulled up on CT and put down a 10-2 half. Oh my god. G went 16-3. JamYoung went like 16-4, 14-4. I mean, dog, look at this. G averaged a 2.16 rating on Nuke. Insanity. They had Nuke on a couple of clutches, and way to go. It was the easiest, freest map of their life. I guess when Monesi and G like hugged and shook hands at that airport or whatever they're at, Monesi like infected G with the cracked virus. Oh my god, like that was amazing. And now for Mirage, where it was nowhere near as easy. Mirage starts and instantly Astralis comes in kicking their feet, all happy and giddy. Astralis took the first 3 rounds pretty easily, I would say. TYLOO managed to scrape together 3 rounds to counter Astralis' 3 rounds with an absolutely insane 1v3 from JamYoung That was, oh my god, it was, look at this, it's so clean. It's so clean. Oh my god, bro, look at this shit. It's so beautiful. Oh my god, nasty. What the fuck? And then Charles clapped back and said, I would like those 3 rounds back. Fuck you. Charles gets their 3-round lead back. And then they hit A site and it boils down to a 1v2 for attacker. And look at this. He's behind default, trying to take his 1v1s. Doesn't want to give up any fucking 1v2 fights. Peeks the guy on the left, kills him, easy. Peeks him on the right, and it's over. It's over. They get the first half. They manage to scrape together 5 rounds. G may have fallen off on Mirage due to, as you can see right here, a double cup of lean being sipped by his mouth. TYLOO gets the first 3 rounds of the second half. And again, I don't know what's up with these like 3-round increments. Everybody seems to be winning, like, but then again, Strauss answers back and gets their lead back. They will not let TYLOO hold a lead. And then G picks Hooxi top mid. Stound gets yoinked out of Palace with like no time left. And then they secure the round. They reach 10 rounds. Astrals put like all their marbles down splitting A. Like 4 of them that were down mid. They walk through the smoke and Khan. 2 of them get obliterated, and then JamYoung finishes the device off in Khan, and G gets Hooxi in jungle. And all of a sudden, it's 1 round. It is match point by 1 round, 1 more round, and they go to OT. Astral's money is fucking dookie dog water. They are only on pistols. That is all they have. They are putting everything into this last round that they can possibly give. Hooxi gets attacker and sandwich. Yappy and device bite the bullet. It boils down to a 3v3 post plant. TYLOO needs to get the retake in. And they do it with ease. Like, it was actually like a pretty free retake. I don't know what they were doing top comp, but they just kind of sold. You had this guy in the crowd showing off Hooxi's mog skills. Like, he's just fucking mogging the goddamn sign. Hooxi Giga Chat, Hooxi Giga Chat. OT was also pretty even. TYLOO took 2, then Astrals took 2, and then TYLOO got 1, and then it was match point. TYLOO only needed 1 to win the fucking map. It comes down to a ass-clenching 2v2 post plant on B site. And Yappy just sells. He sees up close, sees the guy, just flicks off of him to hit his teammate, and gets shit on by Mercury. Device absolutely sells the shot, and it's over. TYLOO takes Mirage. And now we have Ancient. It is series point. TYLOO just needs this map only, and they win the trophy. China gets their first tier 1 trophy, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. And in this map, you're going to see why JamYoung gets his MVP. You're going to see why everybody is creaming over JamYoung. It's a spectacle. It's absolutely amazing. He has an insane clip in this map. Like, everybody's going nuts over it. We got to watch. So watch it lock in. Let's just get into this map. One thing I would like to point out, too, while watching this map is their coach was sitting on a banana in the back behind, what's his name? Hey, yo, a little sus, you know, but whatever you like. And again, TYLOO's just off to an amazing start. They get the first 3 rounds. The 4th comes. Astrals gets on the B site. They're about to plant the fucking bomb. But JamYoung was on a fast flank through B ramp. He walks through the smoke, gets them both, ends the round. Boom. TYLOO's up 4. Astrals calls a timeout. As you can see, Hooxi is not happy at all. He's like, guys, come on. What the fuck are you doing? Like, guys, I forget how he sounds, to be honest. It's been a while since I've heard his voice. But he's not having it. He is trying to tell them, lock in, man. Lock it. We are not losing this shit. They're on a save round. Whatever. That's not where Hooxi's strat's going to come into play here. They try to get on the B site. They get a couple kills, which is nice. That's good for the money. But they lose the round. Now Astrals has guns. And this is where we get to see Hooxi's magic come into play. They execute mid. Trade some kills. JamYoung gets a nice 3K. Astrals goes B. And would you look at that? 6 rounds in. Device finally gets his first kill with the guy's back turned to him. Beautiful. That's my goat. That's my goat. Would you look at that? That's prime Astrals, baby. But with that round, Astrals ended up shooting back, coming back from a 5-0 deficit back up to just a 7-5 deficit. 2 rounds, that's all they needed. But this is where JamYoung shows that MVP medal. He shows that bitch off. Second half starts, TYLOO's on T. They take outside B, send JamYoung up middle. And look at this 4K. This is why JamYoung got the MVP. He goes up mid with the P250, boom, 1 taps the guy. Nasty. Look at that shit. Oh my god. Makes you want to cream, like I said earlier. Oh my god. They get on to A. They run down Donut. And would you look at this? Look at this. Oh, look at the... Oh, yeah. Get a little replay on that. Look at that. Stound gets Mosaic. JamYoung flicks back the Stound at Brokey. Boom, dead. And then what? Yappy swings A main to try and get the trade on Stound. Because surely he can't react that fast and, like, hit a clean-ass shot that could one-tap him, right? No. After flicking back on Stound to Brokey, he flicks back to A main and 1-taps Yappy. Oh my god. Him and G are fighting for the 2v1 on site, and then he finishes off Stair. Beautiful. It's amazing. That's my fucking GOAT. Oh my god. And with that amazing start, JamYoung propels TYLOO up to a 10-5 lead. All they need is 3 rounds, and they get the trophy. They win the playground, and then a Charles wins a round. And then they get a timeout. And then they crawl back to a 10-10 score and tie the game? What happened? Well, to put it simply, they remembered how to point and click. That's exactly what we do. So you would point at someone and then like, boom. Stan, especially, he started to actually do good, putting up a 1.28 rating on CT. But, as you know, as I know, this was the last map of this BO5, and we all know TYLOO won it. So 10 would be all Charles get, because TYLOO took a few deep breaths, and Masha locked in. They Masha locked in. But for TYLOO, they were like the owner of a duplex, living in one of them. They were not selling this half. TYLOO just ended up abusing the absolute shit out of A-site. They were not letting the Charles get away with even sort of keeping any sort of ground on it. Yappy and Hooxi were running through smokes, trying to be desperate. They tried to obtain shit. Charles has the worst buy known to mankind on the last round of this BO5, and it was not enough. TYLOO takes the trophy. They take the playground. Would you look at this? Would you look at this? How beautiful is this? Look at this. China gets their first tier 1 trophy, I'm pretty sure. JamYoung gets an absolutely insane MVP. Like, holy shit, dude. And look at them all. They're all so emotional. G, he's crying. G got Chad. G got Chad. God, I love him so much. I love G. I love G. TYLOO played an absolutely amazing game. They deserve this trophy so much. They've been doing great throughout all of this fucking tournament. Even with their coach as a stand-in, they were beating all these teams. Which is, not gonna lie, very fucking embarrassing by a lot of you guys who lost to them. Because they had their fucking coach in. Alright, you should not be fucking losing that. I don't care how good the coach is. You don't lose to that. But, you know, whatever. Whatever. It's over. Try not to, like, shit yourself next time, please. Look at you lifting that trophy. God, I can't. Sorry. Glazing. Don't give a fuck, though. JamYoung also got his first MVP medal with a rating of 1.4. God damn. Their coach also got a trophy as a player and a coach. Pretty fucking sick. And with that tournament win, TYLOO got booted up to number 7 on the VRS. So we're going to be seeing a lot of them in the second half of this year. Probably, and I cannot fucking wait. It's going to be goddamn amazing. We all get more G interviews. I know. G. But look, I just want to cover TYLOO winning because it's pretty fucking sick. I think we can all agree on that. For so many reasons, TYLOO winning this was amazing. Probably the best outcome we all could have asked for. It was an amazing series. We got to see G lock the fuck in. We got to see JamYoung put up some MVP-worthy master classes. And we got to see TYLOO win with their coach as a stand-in. And the fact that a Charles lost against a coach, that will be in another video too. That was embarrassing. I don't know, millions of dollars, by the way, to lose to a coach. But I hope you enjoyed this little recap yap. That's what I'm going to call these little recap yaps. Actually, it's kind of catchy. Wait, am I cooking? Wait a minute. But that's me. These videos are gonna have a little less editing because, well, I can't just like sit on these forever. Like, I kind of need to upload them shortly after this team wins or loses. But I got more edited videos coming for like Haters Guide to like big tournament playoffs like Cologne. And a Haters Conclusion to that. I'm writing an Aura Rankings video. That should be recorded soon. Join the Discord below, you know, if you want to chat with me, share your skins, pets, whatever. And for CS custom games with viewers that I will be streaming on Twitch as well, by the way, so join Discord, follow the Twitch. But it's been me, JeeJee. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to take care of yourself and that you are loved and worth somebody's time and effort, baby girl. Peace out.
Nice.
Ah, nice shot. Nice.
Do you have it? Yeah, you got it. Nice. Oh, yeah.